What's up, everyone? It is Jason Jani. Welcome back to my channel. I'm grateful that you are here, and in this video, I'm going to share with you 6 things that I think are super important for you to understand if you are a DJ and you've been hired to DJ someone's wedding. So if you're new to the business, you've been working in the business for a while, or you're a fossil in this industry as a whole and been DJing for a million years, this video is for you. It's a friendly reminder of things that I see a lot of people missing the mark on, dropping the ball on, and I think you understanding these 6 principles will help you do a better job. It'll help allow you to grow. It'll just be a good thing all the way around. These pointers are based on my own experience as a working DJ in the Northeast and all over the planet, crushing weddings for a living now for greater than 15 years. So I want to jump right into it. Let's get started. The first thing I'm going to share with you is that you need to understand who you are working for. I think it is super important, and it is something that can change the course of how this event will play out. If you understand who you're working for, understand as much as you possibly can about them. Take the time to meet with them, whether it be in person or virtually, on the phone, on Zoom, or in person. It will help you and pay dividends a million times over. I think if you have a conversation with them and you understand who you're working for, the chances of that wedding going a lot more smoother and in your favor in terms of crushing the event are far greater. Find out who they are on social media. Follow them. Don't creepy stalk their pages, but observe what they're into. Observe their story content if they use Instagram. Observe their TikTok if they are TikTok relevant. Connect with them on Facebook. Just look at what they're sharing with the universe, and you can learn so much about them. You would be mind blown how much better the wedding itself could be once you understand who you're working for. And that is the first thing I'm going to share with you. Number 2, you need to understand what their expectations are for this overall event. Understand their vision. And if you're not sure, just take the time to ask and sit back and listen. You need to understand what they're looking to create, what they like, what they don't like. And to go to the next point, you need to understand what they want to hear, who their favorite artists are, who their favorite songs are. And equally as important, what is the music they absolutely do not want to hear? Now, you don't have to go crazy about whatever. Just try to get a general understanding. Are they into participation dances? Are they into the interactive thing? Do they like Pitbull? Do they like Bruno Mars? Who do they like? What do they care for? And if you can twist in as much of that into the overall experience, you're going to make it that much more. You will make it that much more theirs, and that will help you do a better job. Number 4, you need to know how to say their name properly, whether it be their first name, their last name, or their entire name. You need to understand the people that are in their wedding party, and you need to try to do your part to make it as personal as you can, and try to avoid using terms like bride and groom to the guests of honor. Call them by their first name. Make sure that when you announce them into the room that you break it out phonetically and you say it properly. That is my tip right here. There's nothing more stinging than when someone says someone's name improperly. Everyone's been there that's done this for a long time, but if you can do your part to do your homework, to understand who you're working for and how to say their names properly, it will just look better on you. Number 5, you need to understand sensitive family dynamics, and you don't need to get into everyone's personal business, but I think it will help you if you understand if parents are together or parents are separated. And if they are separated, do they have a cool relationship, or should they not even be near each other? If they're married, one really, really cool thing that you should try to incorporate into the overall celebration is their parents' wedding song. Maybe drip it as one of the slow songs that you play over the course of the celebration or while people are eating or whatever. And more importantly, if parents are separated, divorced, just not together, they don't get along, whatever, ask them what their wedding song was and do your best to avoid playing that so you don't make anyone feel uncomfortable. Try to be sensitive to how people want to be acknowledged if they are remarried, and really do your best to understand sensitive family dynamics, whether it be Aunt Brenda, Uncle Bill, parents, or siblings. You need to understand if there's anything that you need to be aware of. Do this and the wedding will be better. My last thing that I think is super important to understand is understand who you will be working with before you get to the property. Ask the couple that you're working for who the other professionals are that they have on deck for the celebration. Who's their photographer? Who's the cinematographer? Who's doing the catering? Who are they working with at the venue? Is there a planner involved? Do they have a day of coordinator? How are they getting there? What transportation company are they using? Knowing these things will help you out. And I think it is super, super important that if you will be working with them side by side, let's say like a photographer or a cinematographer, you might want to reach out to them before you get to the property just to say, what's up, what's up, what's up. Introduce yourself if you don't know them and ask them if there's anything that you can have prepared to make their job easier. Think about relationships, think about collaboration, and think about working as a team to make this the best night for the people that you guys are all working for. That's it. My name is Jason Jani. I've got a ton of content here on this channel. If you like what you heard, I'd be honored if you join me supporting me on this channel with some sub love down below. If you have any questions or you want to add to the conversation, drop into the comments field and please participate there. I'll engage with everyone I possibly can. Be sure to smash the thumbs up button and be on the lookout for more content tripping right here on the channel in the days, weeks, and months ahead. Thanks so much for watching.